In this episode of Puzzle Time, we are showing you a new puzzle from Two Brass Monkeys. And you usually expect to be a brass puzzle, but this one is 3D printed. This is the Dodeca Star, which opens up a lot. There you go, Linnea. That's the one. Check it out. This puzzle is super cool. Find out more in this episode of Puzzle Time. Welcome to episode 117 of Puzzle Time. In this episode, we're doing two bird puzzles. One by Pelican, one by Two Brass Monkeys. Let's start with the Two Brass Monkeys puzzle. First thing you'll notice, this puzzle is not brass, because most of Two Brass Monkeys stuff is. They have done some 3D printing material like this before. What was the other ones they 3D printed?
Helical Burr and Helical Burr 2.
Right. And this one's called the Dodeca Star. Which I suspect is a reference to like the name, the star, like the shape of it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a...
I really like the themes they do with their puzzle. They do really good packaging and really good theme with it.
They do.
They run with it. Awesome. Once they get with it, they run with it. So.
Yeah. It's a burr puzzle, which means there's like these sticks that kind of interact with each other. You got to get them apart and then put it back together. And it's a level 8 on the Puzzle Master difficulty rating scale. Again, our scale runs from 5 to 10. And this is, 3D printed material. We were reading about it, and it says it's like 10 movements to solve the puzzle, which I don't know if that means moves. When you do bird puzzles, they often express the moves. So it'd be like 68 moves. They'll express it in a decimal place. So say it's 60 moves to do the puzzle. It'll be like 50.8.1.1, right? And what that means is that first number is how many moves it is to get the first piece out of the puzzle. And then the next number is the next piece, and so on and so forth. So when you're doing a bird puzzle, generally you don't want to rotate pieces, which means like if I was taking this and taking this piece and spinning it, that would be a incorrect move unless it says with rotation. Generally they'll specify in bird puzzles with rotation, because what rotation means is that generally you're doing like a bypass of the actual intended solution. So sometimes you can have a puzzle that's actually quite hard become very easy because you rotate a piece out, and it's not the way it's supposed to be. So it doesn't appear that this one has rotation in it.
So since this is only 10 moves, I don't want to go into the second move. I don't want to give too much away about it.
Yeah, we definitely don't. But let's crack it open again. Open it up nice and wide. I'm trying to get mine to do that too. But I love that because then you can kind of see into what each piece looks like. I really like that because this is really good tolerances on this puzzle where it's not too tight, it's not too loose. We've definitely had other bird puzzles. Oh, there's that move. I'm doing a move too.
Yeah, that's this move that drops down. When this one pulls up a little bit higher, you get at one point, and then you can pull it up just a little bit higher and drop the one down, and that's that move.
That's cool. Yeah, there it is. Yavuz Demirhan and Two Brass Monkeys, the Dodeca Star. Let's get into our second puzzle for the day. That is a bird puzzle by Pelican, one of our favorite wooden bird puzzle companies. This is called Belopo.
This is my favorite for looks. I just love the look of this puzzle and the look of the different wood. This Zebrano wood here that he uses is
it's two different types. Zebrano is the frame, the lighter color wood, and then the Wenge is the darker color burr sticks in the middle here. Look at this. Actually, I didn't notice this till now. But this piece has a cutout in it. There's a cutout right there.
Mm.
So look at this. There's a cut piece right there. And I suspect that means that there's a empty space behind it.
Oh,
right? That's probably what that is. They almost maybe join two pieces together or put a plug in there. So they're having to make something different a little bit on it. But this is designed by Alphonse Ekmans. This is a level 8 on the Puzzle Master difficulty rating scale. And,
you can see it kind of opens up there.
You know what? It feels like a lot of the pieces just move kind of in and out, but it's hard to get anything. I don't know. I feel like we're not having a lot of luck getting too much movement on it. But
see, this one opens quite far. Like you can see a lot, and once you look inside there.
Yeah. If you had a flashlight and like shot it in, once you get some of those open, you'd be able to see a lot more of the puzzle. And I think a flashlight really would help with something like this, especially because the wood pieces you're working with are so dark. But one thing I was wondering about in this one is because you've got these 6 burst sticks in the middle, that's essentially the main part of the puzzle that moves. I think the rest of this is just frame, even though it's not solid. Like often the frame of these puzzles is solid and all glued together or something like that. This one's not, because if you look closely here at the Zebrano, you can see that they flex and move. So they're each individual sticks that seem to create the frame. So I'm betting that when you get these Wenge pieces out, that the Zebrano will all just like fall apart. So this will probably come apart into like, what would that be, 20 different stick pieces?
Yeah, because there would be 12 Zebrano.
12 Zebrano and
6 of the
Wenge.
Yeah.
So that's interesting actually, because you know what, with the way these sticks are designed, it actually interacts differently than like a solid outside frame would, because these can hook around into those, which is what it did here, right? It hooked into that piece when I pulled it out, which is an interesting concept then, because it changes a bit of the interaction where your wall or your frame isn't like solid as far as your pieces can interact with it a little more, which I like that. Interesting. So that is Belopo by Pelican, designed by Alphonse Ekmans, level 8, and available on the Puzzle Master website, puzzlemaster.ca. Before we get into the online buzz, I want to tell you guys about a contest we are running here at Puzzle Master coming up, and it's on a site called UpViral, and it's a contest where we're going to be giving away 5 different puzzles. That's going to be the Tower of Hanoi, Iron Maiden, Quad L, Pyraminx, and the Pioneer Pyramid. Now, the way this works is you guys need to click the link in the description of this video, or on our Facebook. It's going to be on our Facebook, Instagram, all of our social media and stuff. It'll also be in our emails that go out if you're on our email subscriber list. And you'll see it there. Click the link, go to UpViral, and by going there and entering your email address and your information, you get an entry into the draw that we're going to be doing on April 2nd. So, but you can also get extra entries into that draw by sharing it on social media. And if you share it on social media and the people that you share it to enter the contest, you get like a whole bunch of extra entries into the contest. So it's just a whole draw that we're going to be doing. You can enter as a bunch of different times through different methods. And then, find it on our social media. Find it here in the description on this video. And enter, and then you get to possibly win puzzles, up to 5 puzzles on April 2nd.
Entries, just definitely share it. That's definitely the key.
Yeah, that's the best way, because I mean, if you share and your friends enter, you get a whole bunch of extra entries. So do that, and then let's get into our online buzz. The online buzz. Okay, so online buzz. We're gonna save this Mr. Puzzle video. It's really cool 3D printing for the end. Let's start with Puzzle Wanderer. That's Gregory. He's from Israel, and if you might recognize him, because he has a YouTube channel of his own that's called Puzzle Wanderer, but he also shoots videos for us here on our Puzzle Master channel, and that's our Puzzle Insider videos, which are really cool. They're like a whole inside puzzle industry, what's happening. He does interviews, a bunch of stuff. So Gregory has a lot of information to share, both in that and on his channel. Go to Puzzle Wanderer, and we were watching the puzzle Jailbreak. Now, this is one of his shorts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jailbreak's from who again?
Siebenstein.
Spiele. Yeah.
Spiel. I don't know.
But yeah, Jailbreak. It's cool. It's got like a, how would you call it? It's like got a wooden lid almost on both sides, and there's like bars in the middle.
Yeah,
and there's a
frame,
ring in the middle of those bars that like seems like it's impossible to get out. And Gregory, Puzzle Wanderer, he shows you the solution to that, walks you through it, explains how it works. I really like it. I like the solution. I like a lot of his videos. Honestly, he's been doing some really great stuff lately. Like, have you watched any recently that you just had?
Yeah, I like his shorts quite a bit. He did a Lego one recently. He does a lot of like easier ones on shorts too, because shorts like such a quick time, right?
Yeah.
So,
but he does it well. I think that's a really hard thing to do, and you've really nailed that too with some of the shorts, because it's hard to show a video in that like short window that they give you there. What's the time on it?
Well, 60 seconds for YouTube. On TikTok they have anywhere up to 5-minute videos, but the most popular like 60 seconds or less, right?
Yeah, but you would not believe how hard it is to concisely show a solution in that time, and like show something that's succinct and makes sense and explain it well. Gregory does it well, Linnea does it really well, but go check out his YouTube shorts and his channel, Puzzle Wanderer. Next, Linnea, you want to talk about the next guy?
Yeah, Tim Leibrook.
Yeah.
So he's relatively new to YouTube, or to puzzles and stuff like that,
well,
I think.
New to YouTube.
New to YouTube,
within the last year, right?
Yeah, he seems like he has some puzzle knowledge there, but he does a lot of solve videos. My favorites were the Lego puzzles he solved. He did the Mac puzzle and the vending machine one.
Yeah, which are cool. Who's that vending machine one by? Is that Under Par?
I believe that one's by Chi 3, but I'm not sure exactly 100% who it's by. There's a couple different Lego designers out there that are pretty well known now. So
yeah, they're getting complicated, and I like that Lego one, the vending machine when we watched that.
Because I think the ones on our website are for sure, I know 100% by Andrew Parr, and I'm not sure if he does all the other ones as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyways, so he does just amazing explanations and solves, and just does kind of a cool video for you to watch on there too.
That Wormwood puzzle was a good one too.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that, that's a really cool like wooden puzzle. It's a puzzle box, I believe. And so he solves that. It was good. I enjoyed watching his stuff. Someone new into the industry, and it seems like there's a lot of guys coming in new into shooting videos of puzzles. I think that a lot of them are like, I think Tim's probably been around for a while as far as like in the puzzle industry, but just shooting videos on YouTube here recently. So yeah, go check it out. And then last but not least is Mr. Puzzle. And this is one of my favorite videos I've seen from Mr. Puzzle in a little while here. It's called the Steam Turbine Puzzle. It's a massive 3D printed sequential discovery puzzle box that he opens up. It looks super cool. It's got like pipes and balls that come out of it, and like things that move, and gears and cogs, and it was really awesome. But it's a crazy huge puzzle that I think they said it takes 1.5 kilograms of print material, which is massive. Just to give you an idea, we have a puzzle called Snowblock that's a little, well, probably about half the size, I would guess, of this puzzle. And my understanding is Snowblock takes about 80 hours to print. This one probably takes a lot more. So I'm going to guess 100+ hours to print this puzzle. Now, the thing about this puzzle is that it's not available for sale anywhere. You're not going to find it. It is only the STL files, like the 3D printing files that you can buy. I think they're like $22. You can buy the file, make it yourself, and but it'd be a lot of work. I'm sure the assembly's a lot too.
You gotta have a lot of time.
Yeah, it's really cool though. It's by a company called Flar Puzzles, FLAR Puzzles. Linnea says she's checked them out on Instagram, right?
Yeah, they have a pretty good description on how they built it and 3D printing videos of them printing it too. Yeah. So they've done a lot of stuff with that.
It was good. I really enjoyed that. We watched a bit of their videos. There was quite a few videos just talking about how they assembled it, how they printed it, more about the puzzle. But Mr. Puzzle does a really good deep dive into the puzzle itself, solving it, and then he puts it back together too at the end, which I appreciate. Yeah, it was good. Flar is pretty new into the puzzle industry. My understanding is this is like their first puzzle ever made.
At least on social media, for sure.
Yeah, that's at least as far as we could find. I don't know if you guys know any more about them, but that's all we could find. It seemed like this is their first, and like, what a crazy puzzle to start with. This is their first. I mean, I don't know, how do you go up from there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nuts. It's this big 3D printed puzzle that I've seen out there. So yeah, check it out. Mr. Puzzle's channel is awesome, and this puzzle video was one of our favorites here recently. So that's the end of our online buzz.
We want to say congrats to Yvonne.
Oh yeah.
Yvonne hit 1 million subscribers this week. If you guys don't know him, he's the puzzle guy.
Puzzle guy.
He does a lot of solution videos on our channel. We've worked with him for many years. Yeah. He hit 1 million and just like...
Congratulations, Yvonne. 1 million subscribers. That is awesome.
Yeah.
And we love your channel. So if you guys haven't checked it out, go check out Puzzle Guy's channel. Lots of shorts, really interactive. I think he's even gotten some of the 3D printed stuff. I haven't seen as many of his 3D printing videos recently, but I enjoyed watching that a bit. when he was doing it. So yeah, great job. 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So that's a huge thing.
That's crazy.
So,
yeah.
cool. And he's done it so fast. Like, he has not been around that long in its terms of shooting videos.
I think he said 4 years now,
it's
4 or 5
not
years.
Long. For 1 million subscribers, he shot up there really fast. So that's cool. Congratulations. Yeah. So you guys can find more about us at puzzlemaster.ca. That's our website. You can sign up for our newsletter there. You can sign up to receive emails when puzzles that are out of stock come back in stock too. And then where else can they find us?
On TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram. We have a new channel, so please check it out.
Check it out.
We're in the last phases of trying to get our old channel activated. If that doesn't happen, then that will deactivate and you won't see stuff from us anymore.
So what's the new handle?
It is Puzzlemaster CA. So at Puzzlemaster
CA.
Yeah.
So CA because we're Canadian.
Yeah, so if you want to keep seeing new stuff from us, definitely check us out on there. I mean, our old channel has so much goodies too on it.
It does.
But
yeah, the new one, check it out. Again, go check out Linnea's TikTok videos and YouTube shorts because they are awesome. Linnea, you had one that just blew up recently. Which one was that?
Yeah, it went viral in the course of 24 hours. It went to 1 million views. It was the pizza pan puzzle.
Pizza pan. I love this puzzle. It's from, what's the No Problem?
Yeah, No Problem Puzzles.
Yeah, it's great. If you haven't checked them out, No Problem Puzzles does some of the best 3D printing puzzles out there. I love their stuff. That pizza pan was awesome.
It was so much fun watching it go up. It was like every hour there's like another 100,000 views.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
And it's a cool puzzle because it looks like a pizza. I love it. And they've got some great puzzles. If you haven't checked out No Problem, go look at them. They're on our website. We have a whole bunch of their stuff. Bacon pancake.
Darwin's Drawer.
Yeah, Darwin's Drawer.
Garage Box is one of the most recent.
Box. That was one of Linnea's favorites recently here.
Yeah.
You did a short on that, right? Or
not
like
yet. I haven't. We did a Puzzle Time episode last week on it.
Right. So Linnea will be giving you a bit of garage. Was it garage?
Garage Box.
Garage Box, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there it is. That's our episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tune in next week for episode 118 of Puzzle Time. See you later.